Let's do this thing. Hello all, this is Jetacrow with another haul video for the week of December 1st, 2022. We got a massive haul this week. My monthly shipment from Discount Comic Book Service arrived. So basically all my DC and Marvel books for the month of November came in all at once. So we're going to cover a lot of ground here. But first, let's go over the few books that I got at my local comic book store, Comic Relief. We have from Image Comics, speaking of massive hauls, from the Massive Verse, we have The Dead Lucky, number 4. Also from the Massive Verse, we have Rogue Sun, number 8. Moving on to Antarctic Press, we have Gold Digger Christmas Special Stocking Stuffer. And the back cover had some very sad news for me. I love Gold Digger, been a fan of it for close to 30 years now. And the back cover has a solicitation that in May of next year, let me go ahead and pull it out of here so you can see what I'm talking about. The end. Boo! Well, I mean, everything's got to come to an end eventually, so it looks like the final issue is going to be Gold Digger number 300, and that is in May of next year. All good things must come to an end eventually. But anyway, this is a one-shot, the annual Christmas special. These are always delightful reads. Also from Antarctic Press, as I pick up this humongous stack of comics again and throw my back out in the process, we have Spectreman Heroes, Tiger 7. I believe this is the 4th issue of the Spectreman Heroes miniseries. And the final issue will be focusing on Spectreman himself. But these have been good. I mean, comic books in 2022 have been very kind to the tokusatsu genre. And Spectreman Heroes was no exception. From Boom Studios, we have Briar, number 2. Pretty good so far. And then from Dynamite, we have Unbreakable Red Sonja, number 2. Unfortunately, I somehow missed the first issue. I will have to go back and get that, but here is issue 2. And as you can see, there was no Lisner cover available, because otherwise I would have gotten it. Because as always, I get the Lisner cover whenever available. Alright, we're going to move on to the books I got from Discount Comic Book Service. There's a lot of them, 28 to be exact. Starting with DC Comics, we have Batman, number 129. We have the return of Mark Silvestri with Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo, number 1. We have Ghostmaker in Batman Incorporated, number 2. We have Batman vs. Robyn, number 3. Catwoman takes on Punchline in Catwoman, number 49. This miniseries keeps powering on with Dark Knights of Steel, number 8 of 12. It looks just like outside, it's cold, with Detective Comics, number 1066. Monkey Prince, number 8, pretty fun series. It is not a leap year, so it must be another year where DC reboots their universe, because we have the new Golden Age, number 1. It's a one-shot. Jeff Johns taking the steering wheel as we, again, relaunch the DC books. They do that a lot. Next up, we have Nightwing, number 98. Pretty fun cover there. I guarantee at some point someone will make a bunch of collectible figurines of Nightwing in each and every one of these poses. Then we have Poison Ivy, number 6. And somebody's in trouble because Mommy's very angry. Next up, we have Punchline, the Gotham game, number 2. Alright. And we have this Aztec zombie looking dude. Sword of Azrael, number 4 of 6. Glad to have these guys back. We have WildC.A.T.s, number 1. And wrapping up the DC books, we have Wonder Woman, number 793. The Trinity returns. Moving on to Marvel, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, number 13, legacy number 907. We also have The Amazing Spider-Man, number 14, legacy number 908, with Ben Reilly as the latest Spider-Man villain, Chasm, on the cover. We have a new Peach Momoko one-shot / miniseries with Demon Wars, Shield of Justice, number 1. Assuming that's got to be Wolverine, but it really looks more like a Momoko version of Hellcat to me. We'll see. Have a new miniseries here with Gold Goblin, number 1, as a reformed Norman Osborn tries his hand at the superhero thing. But we know it's only going to be a matter of time before he goes back to being this guy. Right there. Alright, we have Moon Knight, number 17. We have Spider-Man, number 2, legacy number 158. It's the end of the Spider-Verse, part 2. Highly unlikely, because the Spider-Verse makes them a lot of money. Alright, from Image Comics, we have Hitomi, number 1. From Dynamite, we have more Mark Silvestri, at least with the cover art, with Cherish, number 1. Then we got a bunch of books from Zenescope. We have Belle Annual, Depths of Tartarus, with 64 pages of content. We have Cherish enjoying an open fire on the cover of Grimm Fairy Tales 2022 Holiday Pinup Special with 36 pages of content. We have a new mini-series with Oz, Return of the Wicked Witch with 32 pages of content. Have another one-shot with Robin Hood with a Y with Robin Hood Last Stop. 32 pages of content. And that looks like a nasty bugger right there. Alright, then we have Van Helsing, Rites of Shadows. 32 pages of content. And we have Mystery on the cover as well. So it's a team up. And that wraps up the comic books. And let me show you again here. That is a lot of books. And my arms are killing me holding them this whole time. Alright. Almost done. I got a couple of Blu-rays to show real quick. Last week I took advantage of the twice annual Criterion 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble. They hold it every July and November. I picked out 4 movies, but usually I like to have my wife come with me and she picks out a couple of movies for our collection, because I say my collection, but I'm married, so it's really our movie Blu-ray collection. And she has a lot of great choices every single time. Like, she has a slightly different taste in movies, but we both enjoy them. She has really good taste in films, so I like to see her pick stuff that I might not necessarily pick myself. She wasn't able to come with me last week, so we went and did her choices online, and here they are. We have Alfred Hitchcock's The Lady Vanishes. It's a classic. Really old one, too, for the Criterion. Spine number 3. So that's way back in the late 90s. But I haven't seen this movie in probably 20 years, but I remember it being really good at the time. So, again, she has great taste in films. Here's the booklet, by the way. I covered this before. Criterion's really good about these booklets and pamphlets. Just, excuse me. Dinner wanted to come back up. Alright, but anyway, this booklet's got a lot of information about the transfer, backstory about the films. Sometimes they include interviews, lots of good stuff. These are usually pretty good reads. But The Lady Vanishes. Lady vanishes on a train. It's a mystery. I mean, it's a Hitchcock film, so of course it's going to be a mystery. There's the front. There's the back. Alright. My wife's other pick, my beautiful wife, who I love very much, by the way, it is The Phantom Carriage. And believe it or not, this movie is 101 years old. It's a Swedish horror film from way, way back in the day. Kind of gives me a Sleepy Hollow vibe there. Let's open her up. There is the inside. Actually, the disc, now that I look at it, looks like the wheel from this carriage. That's a nice little touch. And again, that guy don't look like he's having a very good day. There's the booklet. We'll flip through it real quick. Not that you can see what it's in there. Phantom form. So, oh yeah, that's another thing they do a lot. Essays from film experts, historians, information about the scores. Because this is also a silent film, so the score is especially important, even more so than other films. Victor, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the director's last name there. I can pronounce Ingmar Bergman's name, but can't pronounce that name. Alright guys, that's it for Blu-rays this week. That's it for the haul this week. Next week, be a lot less comic books, because we'll just be getting my normal handful of books from Comic Relief, my local comic book shop. And I am expecting some Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures next week, as Hasbro Pulse is finally shipping Deluxe Wave 2 and Street Fighter Wave 1, so it'll be 4 figures in total for me. And I think the week after that, I'm supposed to get Wave 12. They're set to ship out November 9th, but we'll see. I do have one Blu-ray title that will be coming in next week as well. Actually, it'll be showing up Saturday, and so it'll be in next week's haul. It's a pair of classics and one not-so-classic. I love these films. My wife's never seen them all the way through. Had to rectify that. It's the only time I took advantage of the Amazon's Black Friday sales this year. Again, fund budget was slashed, so didn't go crazy on Black Friday deals this year like I have in years past. But I think you guys will really appreciate the pick I got. Really good deal. Alright, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. And you know what? Let's do it here. There's a video there, a video there. Like and subscribe right there. Okay, guys. Later.